Today we're exploring this eerie house, and we're going to uncover the secrets that have been hidden away for decades. It's clear from my previous explores that the last owner was a passionate model train collector. But who were they? This has been a mystery until now. Later in the explore, we discovered the truth. The last owner was a Russian defector who came to Canada during the Cold War, who lived in the home and owned several other properties in the area until he passed away. This house is probably the most incredible random find I've ever had exploring. It was actually back in 2020 that I spotted this house driving by. From the exterior, I thought nothing much of it. Could be half decent, market, keep it on my list. A year and a half went by until I finally made it back here. And when I did, I was totally blown away. This train set here, this model train set, I had explained to me on forums for model trains that it's one of the most unique setups that they had ever seen. And there's probably close to $500,000 worth of track in here. I don't know how true that is. I know very, very little about model trains. But these were people who were very active in the model train forums. So they seemed to know what they were talking about. The house itself, I have very, very little information on. Do have the name of the former owner. Couldn't find anything on him. The only thing I've been able to find is a city council meeting that was in regards to the demolition. This house is going to be demolished, and very, very soon. Out back, they've already got a plot dug out, foundation going in for a new house, and this one's going to be next with a house replacing it. So this is going to be a last look at this incredible find. So pumped that we got to do it again. This is a place, you guys, if you've been on the channel for a while, you've seen a couple times already. I'll come back here as many times as possible, try to be more thorough, see more, learn more, and I'm going to quit blabbing. Let's go get at it. Right away you can see that he built his own TV stand here, ceiling mount. It's just a piece of plywood with these chains. Not exactly stable, but it does the trick. We have one of the boxes for the model trains. Don't see a year or anything on it. It does say whenever it was bought, it was $141.70. That's the model on it. Maybe I'll be able to find some info on that. And it's just a bunch of empty model train boxes all through here. Gonna go through some of them, hopefully can find some of the model trains themselves, but it doesn't look hopeful for that. Check this out. Damn merino. Now right away, from the first time I was here, and even the second time, I've noticed quite a bit has been moved around, but I do know a few other explorers have been here. It's making the explorer rounds. Little model houses. I don't think I saw these before. It's actually kind of, it looks like pictures in the windows and doors. Only on this one. We'll get over here to this incredible track. More model houses. This looks like an unfinished one. Controls here. I mean, this is a crazy little setup. Not knowing anything about model trains, I can look at this and be blown away. To have seen this operate would have been so cool. I have to wonder if it even got to the point of operating. I would imagine so. Can get over there and there's controls, but I did that the last time I was here. So there's a lot of indications this person was either very, very into trains of all kinds. It's very possible that they worked at National Steel Car. It's hard to say. Track just loops everywhere. It's crazy. The one thing I was looking for was to see if there was anywhere it went up to the main floor from down here. But I'm not seeing that. Not yet anyways. And I'm still not. What a neat. Like I said, this was a totally random find. It's one of those ones that are a good lesson. Don't ever judge a book by its cover. This one looked like a pretty boring abandoned house from the outside. Probably, like when I saw it, I thought, heavy decay, probably empty. Keep it on the list. Yeah, never judge a book by its cover. Yes, and there's nowhere. Yeah, this track does not go up to the second floor, to the main floor. And if you didn't see my other videos on this, you'll see why very soon that I'm wondering that. This calendar is 1981. So to show this place has been empty probably a very long time. I didn't see any boxes that looked like they had the cars in them. They're all empty. I was hopeful on that, but they're all empty. Box of rusty track. Wood burning silver. I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to remember. I think there was. Yes, the old radio. The JVC, no, Philips radio. Looks like it's pulled out from the wall more than it was. No, I was hoping there would be a back plate on it with a date. A newspaper, that's Win, 1982. I think it's safe to say that newspaper is from 82. Everything in here indicates it's been empty since early 80s, which could be why it's so difficult to find any info on the former owner. Oh, tripod. I am here with Mike, so that would be his tripod. Kitchen. Is the fan still there or is it gone? There was a huge fan in this door. Yeah, and it's just gone. Now that's an old Tim Hortons cup. Dishes still in the dish rack. Okay, this calendar is 98. More track on the ground here. It's very possible it was on the ceiling at some time, at some point. Oh yeah, it's very different in here. Things are moved around a lot. Now this is why I was wondering if that track from the basement came up to the main floor. There is more looping track along the ceiling. It loops all the way around this room. It just ends there. So is this its own track? Probably. And it looks like the wall. I remember that was like a display area for cars, for the train cars. The furniture is all very old. Yeah, people have, there's part of the fan. Okay, scrappers might have been here. But if they were, they didn't do a whole lot. Okay, got another name on this. And it's a different name. What is this one? Okay, that's the same as on here. Yes, it does look like scrappers have been here tearing stuff apart. But not the walls or anything so far, or the track. Appliances and things like that. I think there was a lot more papers, like travel papers on the floor before. And this was not set up like this. It didn't have all the old Tim Hortons cups. That was another explorer that set this up. I don't know how to play the piano. Still fully functional. We'll head up to the second floor. Starting to guess by some of the names I'm seeing in here is the last, who I thought was the last owner wasn't. It was a Russian person. Have you been in the living room?
No.
Okay, there's a bunch of paperwork on the couch. And it's all to a Russian name.
Okay.
How old do you think this is?
80s, 70s maybe.
I've never even heard of the brand.
Case good. Cisco isn't that different.
Okay, these calendars are 2020 and 2017.
That's the newest I've seen. I haven't seen the one. All the other ones are old.
Oh, is this a picture of the guy? This might have been the guy.
Yeah, there's a couple upstairs too, like 4x6s.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't
this
know
is.
Who has who though? So.
It's possible. Okay, now I'm excited. I got research to do. And if it was successful, you guys have already learned it. '91. Okay, so that's the same guy there with children. Photos dated '91. Have an old newspaper. 72. Up here it still looks the same from what I remember. '65 Ferrari model. Still just model train boxes everywhere. I don't remember this being this smashed up. Very vintage looking cup. Cubby. And an empty one. If I'm not mistaken, this is the one room that had evidence of them growing weed. Yeah, you can see they were hanging it from those bars. Okay, I think some of the other stuff that was here that gave me the indicator that it was is gone. Pretty sure there was power bars and timers. All that is now gone. Somebody was very into their math. Maybe one of the kids was a student. New, very important. Mechanics of materials. Interesting. There's still clothes in the drawers. That's somebody's underwear drawer. I ain't touching that. Airport improvement fee. Whoa. It's just a moth. Flew by my head, scared the crap out of me. June 85. What a just incredible little time capsule. Back down on the main floor and seeing more indicators about it being a Russian person or family that lived here. There's the Odessa picture hanging on the wall. This here. Oh, is this a scrapbook? It is. Look at that. $1997. Looks like it's all just history and information about the city of Odessa. My guess these are ads. Jesus, this house is so cool. Back down at the starting point, and what an incredible explorer. Doesn't matter if it's the first time, second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time. It's incredible every time, and you learn something new every time. This one we got some new names. Hopefully I found some information on that. If I did, like I said earlier, you guys will have already learned it. Wow. Let me know what you all think. I'm so thankful to have been able to come check this out again. Such a cool explorer. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you saw anything that I missed, or if there's anything you would want me to come back here for. And as always, I'll see you on the next adventure.